Why have you treated us like this? In the second chapter of Luke, we find the very familiar story of Jesus at age 12 going to the temple. And Mary's question to Jesus, after finding in the temple courts, where he is with the teachers, listening to them and asking questions. Welcome to one of our videos from St. Mark's Episcopal in Dalton, Georgia, and all those join us on various social media. All of us are familiar with the story of Jesus in the temple and at age 12, and we've learned it ever since we were a child. But really, we have a hard time fitting this story into our 21st century values. It's an unusual story, and we wonder, were the parents negligent? Was Jesus unnecessarily dismissive of his parents' concerns about him being away from them? So what can we learn from this story? Well, we can understand in hindsight some things about Jesus, knowing that he was the Son of God, but we can't really identify with the situation because obviously none of us are the Son of God. But if there is a lesson in this story we might be able to apply to our lives today, very possibly the lesson might be about evolving in self-knowledge. Now, depending on which Bible you use, the translation of Jesus' reply is that I must be in my Father's house, meaning the temple or the place of God, or about my Father's business or affairs, meaning Jesus' mission and vocation here on earth. Either of these answers demonstrates that in Jesus' life, he had an emerging awareness and consciousness of his relationship with God and God's intention for his earthly life. And a much lesser but still very important part and significant lesson for us is we have the same situation in our own lives. We must decide what is our mission, what is our involving understanding of our place in this world, and our relationship with God in this world. So in our own lives, we should be an evolving, growing consciousness and understanding of our relationship with God and our calling by God. And from this, we can learn from the lesson to have that ever-growing and evolving relationship. And for this, we will say, thanks be to God.